Hi, this is John Tisbury. I was planning to do a vlogging video on my equipment and give us a bit of an update on it, but I wanted to do it outside. However, today is like really windy. It's blowing a hoolie out here, and there's just too much wind. It's sort of blowing my hair in front of my eyes. It's that windy. So what I'm going to do is retreat to the studio and shoot it in there, which will be a little bit more calm and relaxed, and I can control the situation. So I shall see you in a bit. So I'm going to talk to you about the setup that I'm currently using. I'm filming this on my Sony. I've got a Sony A7 III. The video is not going to be a review of the camera because loads and loads of people have done that already and done it extremely well. And I'm a bit late to do it anyway. That boat sailed. In fact, that boat's been wrecked, it's sunk and is now at the bottom of the ocean. So I'm going to take you through what I use for my vlogging setup and take you through the gear that I use. The main thing, as you've seen or heard, is the Sony. In terms of lenses, I use probably a couple of key lenses. I have two G Master lenses that I bought. I've got a 16-35, which is the one I'm currently using at the moment, the 2.8, which is a super lens. I've also got the 24-70, 2.8. And I also bought, because I wanted something a lot smaller and lighter for like gimbal setup and what have you, is the F28, the 28mm F2. And the F2 is a really nice lens as well. The old adage of buying high quality lenses, good quality glass, rings true today as it ever has done. And I always find it's a bit of a false economy to buy cheap glass, because generally you end up improving it and replacing it at a later date. Certainly I would. So I tend to go out and buy the best that I can afford in terms of glass, and I know that that'll last me, as long as I look after it, forever basically. So that's the lenses. What else have I got? Let's look at my list. Oh yes, phone, that's what I also use. That records my script, so I can have a look at what I need to do and what I need to say. Also for the Sony, I've got a variable ND filter, a Tiffen, and I've also got a spare battery. The batteries on this are really good. I did know a lot of people who did reviews about the previous versions of the Sony, which had a lot smaller battery, which meant that it didn't last so long. But these are quite good ones, and for me, two will get me through the day easily in terms of stills and video. I have a tripod I use, and a monofretto monopod, which I've reviewed earlier in a previous video. What else have I got? The Mavic Air I use, a bit too windy to use that today. And for all of the cameras, we've got ND filters, so the GoPros and the Mavic Air, so we can slow the shutter speed down to get a more cinematic feel and look to the footage. I have a gimbal, which you've seen me using on this video. I can't pronounce the name of the manufacturer, it's Chinese. Hang on a minute. It's these guys. So it's oh look, see, Feiyutech, is that how you say it? Feiyutech gimbal, and it's good. I've only just got it, I've got a couple of days and I haven't really put it through its paces yet, so today is really the first time I've used it in anger with a camera attached to it. But very impressed with it, very easy to set up and nice to use. What else have we got? I've also got the Sony shotgun mic, which is the one I'm using at the moment, camera mounted and on the hot shoe. Nice thing is it's got an XLR input for high quality audio, and you can put an external, it's 2 inputs, so you can put the shotgun mic, which is the one I'm currently using, but you've also got a second input as well if you want to put a lavalier or lavalier microphone on as well. Happy days. I'm just going down my list, see if I forgot anything. No, that's about it. So that's the setup. It's very straightforward, very simple. Oh, there was the Jobo. I've got the little Jobo. This little guy, Joby. It's not a Jobo, is it? Jobo is a... Oh, that's going back some, isn't it? Yeah, Jobo was the equipment I used when I was developing slide film. I used to do colour slide film, and I used to use a Jobo for developing. Stuck in the brain, isn't it? Joby. Sorry, Joby. Joby. That's the little kitty. And I like that very much as well, because it's very, very flexible and you can put it anywhere. You probably don't need to be sold on that, because you're hopefully familiar with it. And that's me really, that's the setup. So not a lot of gear, but what gear I have got is good quality. I do believe in buying the best that I can afford, so it actually A, gives me some longevity, but it also gives me the quality that I want. Anyway, I'm going to list all the stuff in the description down below and the settings that I'm using to record this for those that are mildly interested. So thanks for watching, thanks for looking, and if you have been, hopefully I'll see you again. All right, take care, bye.